Hope everybody's having a good day. We make pancakes. I'm fucking hungry. I need my, I need my lighter. What's up, Chifferton?
Bite.
It has onions in it.
It does.
It's gonna have chocolate. In it. Ain't gonna. White and dark chocolate in putting trail mix in that shit. The white boys sustenance. That's funny. Fucking cat wood. He knows what's up. White boys love trail mix. Matter of fact, I do.
take that shit, kid.
You're gonna have to.
Bite him.
You don't even have a clue.
Bite the shit out of him, kid.
Kid.
Hmm.
Fridge went out. You like it?
No.
Thank you, sir. It's chilly this morning. Hope everybody's having a good day. Making a pancake, of course. Secret ingredient, indulgent trail mix. Good shit. I got Grinch cookies yesterday when we was in town. So we're gonna make some Grinch cookies today. It's a beautiful day in northern Arizona. Hope everybody's having a beautiful day themselves. There's Judith's favorite tree. Hey Judith. Hey Sparky. Shrimpy. Yeah, Merry Christmas to you. Now, anybody, friend of mine on Facebook, might notice that most of my fucking pictures are inaccessible. Funny enough, I hope it's a glitch, but I checked on Seamus's and yeah, my timeline photos are fucking locked down. I think they're still on my posts, but can't access them. The ones I use to talk to the preachers. Good thing I have a fucking backup account that has most of those pictures already on it too. Fucking assholes. God dang, man. Every time I turn around, somebody doing something, my shit. And my shit ain't been hacked. It's fucking Facebook doing that shit. Nobody knows my fucking email. Except for certain parties, I guess. It might work for, or might work or might not work for Microsoft. I don't care. I had contingency plan for that. Already enacted. Huh. How you doing, Mark? Yeah, I talk about that Merkaba. Interstellar travel takes uh 3 layers of 5 people standing around, 15 people, 3 Merkabas. Just like anything else in creation, I guess, right? I got videos on that. But yeah, they'll freeze your account for fucking stupid shit, man. You can still find my account, but my pictures are not available. Oh well. Oh, I gotta flip my pancake. Wind kicked up last night real hard. Got cold. Not in here though. Thank you, Steph. Thank you, Green family. The heater is working good. It's going to get down to 19 tonight. I ain't worried about it. Wind's supposed to die off too. If it was 19 last night with the wind blowing, I don't know. I might have woke up a little chilly. Maybe. Pretty grateful. Beautiful day. It's supposed to be in the 50s. You know me, every day's fucking Christmas or Thanksgiving. So I'm thankful for everybody that's helped along the way the last 2.5 years. Fucking long, strange trip it's been. I think we've all gained family we didn't know we had. Awful lot of information we didn't even know was out there. I'm grateful for awful lot of things this year. Even though I'm, about 1,000 miles away from where we wouldn't mind being. It's a little warmer down there with Glenn. We survive in the cold up here, all right. I do miss y'all. Fucking wonderful people to hang out with. Usually by now we're down there in your neck of woods, fucking around, fucking hanging out in Alvarado, fucking with turtles and shit. Never know what the fuck we're gonna be doing. Tell you though, you remember that guy out in Alvarado, that hemp store? They got 5 more stores. He just called me the other day. He's like, dude. I was like, man, I ain't even blowing glass right at the moment. So as soon as I do, I'll call you. I got my paperwork turned in yesterday. They sent me a notification today. Automatic notification, obviously. Ain't nobody in the office. But they said that they received it. Like, yay, so we're official. Homeless in Arizona until further notified. Ow.
Don't hurt yourself.
I just did. Good morning, sir. How you doing? Beautiful. Yeah, that heater is a godsend. It actually works. It kept us thawed out. That's some good pancake. I'm blessed with beautiful skies and beautiful weather in the day. It's going to remain in the 50s for the foreseeable future.
You can't just fucking teleport.
I think Creator's looking out for me, personally. They're driving Jamie nuts. He wants to go hunting, though. Needs some snow. It's in that I'm using the cheap ass Walmart blend. It was only $1.70 or some shit. I got myself another box yesterday. I still got 2 boxes in here. You know me and pancakes. Warm my globe, huh, Mark? I saw that, Spark. You're starting to look like Northern Canada now. All of a sudden. Even after the first of the year, it's supposed to be in the 50s here in the daytime. It gets down to 19, 20 at night, which is pretty cold, but I'll take it. Well, these suns are a lot closer this year than they were last year, apparently. In all fields of apparentness, actually, they're more visible. There's more shit going on this year. Orion's doing some really funky shit. Fucking, and everything's upticked. They actually officially moved the North Pole wrongly because the polar vortex is so strong now. They're having trouble making up lies that even make sense about it. Scientists are confused. Why is it traveling towards Russia? Because that's where the polar vortex is. Funny enough. Wait till it snows here. Jamie and I got plans. We're gonna run out in our shorts and do fucking uh, naked snow angels. Videotape it time lapse. There's something about writing cursive in the snow.
I can teach the young ones cannot read.
Hey, meet me. Hope you're having a good day. Good to see you. Mm. I'm having a pancake with fucking trail mix in it. Shit is good.
Go buy it. Go get it.
Human might be spiking. See, he just did it again. Fuck.
Chico, what are you doing? What do you mean?
Hmm. Sounds like you're getting a little bit of that warm air too. It says I'm receiving the tower well, but I suspect it's because all that inundation that I was looking at on this wall that we're having bad signal. I don't know. And give them the benefit of the doubt, even though Meta has seemed to suppress some of my images. Nice, Mimi. Yeah, it's a beautiful day here. It's in the 50s. I think it's like 42 or some shit right now. It's on the way to the 50s. Had a little sprinkling this morning.
Right.
I don't know where it came from. We didn't really have any fucking rain clouds or anything. I know when I looked out, I was looking at stars all night. Beautiful out. I gotta get up and relight the refrigerator every time I wake up and I see that light's on. So I get a good view of the sky all night long. That's one of the drawbacks of having propane fridge. You gotta relight it every now and again, even at night. Dang, dude, it doesn't even heat up that much here. I don't think we're gonna see 60s. Hmm. Mimi, this is all we've seen all month. I'm really grateful for it. You feel free to go through and look. We got beautiful sunsets here in Arizona. I can't give you any Chico.
Why?
It's got white and dark chocolate
That
in
doesn't make sense to me.
it. You're looking at me like, give me some pancake. Tough shit, dude. It's got peanuts in it too. I don't know how you'd act. He's giving me that. Well, there's only one way to find out. But you Chico. Yeah, Chipperton coming through. gone, Chico. All gone. That sucks. Yeah, censorship is active. That's for sure. They don't like a whole lot of love talk or truth. Love or truth, man. They got issues with all that. What the fuck? Yeah, the censorship is real. Real shitty. What are we going to do? We use their tools against them as well as we can, as well as they'll let us. Anyway, happy with what we get sometimes. Yeah, every time it goes infinite circle over here, I think it freezes up chat, kicks people out, all kinds of good stuff. You see sometimes it bounces right back. We had 20 some in, now we got like 8 after that last whoop de whoop. It's all right. This motherfucker disappears, you know we'll be on Rumble if we got internet. I ain't saying we're gonna have internet that much longer. I'm just saying. Shit. I ain't saying nothing new. Shit, scientists are backing it up. They talk about, oh, we're gonna have a solar flare. Well, you fucking bet we are. Something you can do about it? Yep. Get ready. Hey, Glenn. Facebook took down most of the pictures on my page. I gotta get in there this week at some point. If they don't come back, and fucking be like, what the fuck is going on? I can't access it from Seamus's account either. I thought it might just be the speed of the internet or something on my phone. Nope. I do have my backup account over there though. It has most of the pictures. Over there, they haven't fucked with it. I can access them. But yeah, you can't get the 4,300 fucking downloaded video photos I've been using to wake up preachers. I've been rolling through those pictures. on that page. It's just easy that way. Now they've taken that. I'm like, God dang it. I'm hoping I'm hoping it's just a glitch. I don't know. We'll find out. I'm gonna be asking, where the fuck are my pictures? If they don't just come back.
Why did you concede? We were still completely open battle. All that happened was I fucking paralyzed you.
Happy little clouds. Get them, Bob. I want to go back through my notifications, see if they told me they took them down. I haven't done that yet. I'm just sitting here thinking of things I need to do to investigate what happened. Welcome back, Shrimp. Sorry, YouTube system over here acts like a fool sometimes. I think my beard gets any longer next year. I might take a job as Santa Claus. We were talking about that yesterday. Jamie said they got a suit for me to wear. I laughed. So what's funny is the kid pull on my beard, they'd be like, "Oh shit, Santa Claus is real." That fucker ain't coming off. Santa Claus keeps kind of an unkempt thing too. He just lets it grow. His whole fucking face is covered in fuzz. That's the way you do it. Face hair only has one drawback. Every now and again it itches. You just gotta brush it out every day like your head. But it feels way different when you snag on your chin than it does the top of your head. Just saying. Oh God, completely different sensation. It's like wow. Pull your chin hair compared to your hair. A little more tender there. But in the cold weather, man, you tuck that shit in. It's like a little built-in scarf. I know when I shaved my face that one year, fuck, man. I was like, God, I should have done this in the summer. Let it grow back out. Shit, it was cold on the face. Silly me. I wasn't thinking very clear there, was I? Mike says Cheyenne had a breakthrough a couple days ago. She's making shit shake. I was like, fuck yeah. I was talking to him last night, and he said, Cheyenne's still down here shaking shit. I was like, fuck yeah, dude. They gotta get neighbor Paul shaking stuff now, dancing with plants. It spreads, it continues. People are embracing their magnetism. Fucking love it. If you're having problems, just ignore it while you do it, because it's just that easy. You gotta be that relaxed, and it's just what you do. Let it flow. Relax that fucking field line right through your fingertips. Play with plants first. They they'll expedite that process. I think. Learn with your plants. Make them dance. Go to water next. It'll be easier that way. I think. I did it backwards. Of course, I had to do it the hard way, I guess. Just be grateful for the plant. Reach your hand out to it. It ain't that hard. I'm sure you got plants in the house that are close to your heart. Don't touch them. Just bring your hand up close to them. You'll see that leaf. Bring itself down to your hand. That's the beginning of dancing with plants. And it's that easy. I mean, we know why we're here now. Humanity has asked that question for so long, and we know why we're here now. Embrace it. Be that good energy. was looking at the valley a little bit ago. You look at it again. Ain't gonna leave the phone on covered up. Oh yeah, look at that. It's a hell of a view. Beautiful colors out there. All day long that changes. Oh shit, it's getting fuzzy. All day long that view there changes. It's freaking beautiful. It reflects atmosphere really well because of the buttes over there. Fucking love that view right there. Jamie's fucking in the evenings. It gets like yellow over there, and you see it gets kind of orange and purples creep in. It's like wow, dude. All day long, that from morning to sunset, that valley changes colors every few minutes. Crazy. I see this Eye of Africa thing a lot, talking about the mystery of Atlantis is solved. Well, where are the temples that they described in the Ninja Gita's and everybody else's version of those stories about Ninja Gita and his brother? Fucking, I've been looking for quite some time. I have not found the researcher that is teaching this Toth Emerald Tablet thing as Ninja Gita's. It is hard. I know, and we listened to it here several times, and then I had the epiphany because I was listening to the story itself, talking about the fucking the beginning there in their temple, and I'm all like, oh, bells started ringing. I'm like, I've heard this before, and it went right to, oh my god, wait a minute, of course I have. It's fucking Ninja Gita giving this account. Everything just kind of made sense that we were being told. And I'm like, oh my God. Without making that connection and having heard his uncles and his dad's fucking versions and Marduk's versions of all these stories, I'd probably never pieced it together, but they tell us right in the fucking Lost Book of Yankee. Ninja Gita became Toth.
That's actually
His brother Marduk became Ra because they couldn't read our language and they assumed the identities of the so called pantheon that we held to hide us from ourselves, very specifically. I'm all like, wow, duh, Ninja Gita is Toth. So, set upon our embarkation, I was looking for maybe an ibis head or some shit. I wasn't looking for a pregnant lady, which I thought we had dug up. Turned out to be a feathered serpent as big as a truck. Like, fuck, dude. Yeah, of course. That's it. Fucking marks that one pretty clearly, doesn't it? So there's a Christmas bonus to everybody. All you new folks over here. You feel free to raise your hand if you're a new folk. We don't have a whole lot of people on right now. It looks like 9. I'm afraid every time I move this camera, they're gonna fucking go infinite circle on us. But while it's still fresh and new, see the solar heaven. The Jesuits in the feathered serpents as big as trucks, and smaller, and made them break the angel plumes off of them and everything, and then buried them in a hole. And we dug that up live, right? That's an Enuma Elise. That's why that's on that head. Look, it didn't go circle, did it? Blue sun holding these, and then there's Earth, taking Earth from heaven, heaven from Earth, just like it's written. And then there's the third sun. Now, on my Facebook page, I just made a post the other day. This pattern laid out with this in flat version. Same to you, Wolf. I hope you're having a good day, man. Hope you and your wife are doing well. Yes, sir. That's yes, sir. It's time to embrace what we are, embrace the truth. If you can't do that, that change is coming. This time, out of 5, there's 5 returns. This will be the 5th. We've seen the 4 documented in Peru. It's red guy, blue guy, red guy. They don't come back at the same time until this time. This time, the voice of God's going to be rung. That's why they're building cerns all over above their fucking bunkers. They're trying to hide their frequency from the voice of God that's going to ring throughout the solar system. Not understanding that the machinery itself is going to be gone. It's not in the right frequency with creation or mother. It's anyway. I don't know what they're missing. Resistance is futile. Creators in every atom at 1748 hertz. That's your omnipresence. That's knowledge we had centuries ago that somebody been keeping away from us. Just like they tried to bury the entire Federation has come to account, and they're standing up, digging out what we left behind. Truck-sized ones. That's got another message. I would like to have a high detailed image of those so I could read. The gloss is the trinitite from the site, the nuclear explosion that buried those temples under 3 foot of ocean sediment. That eye of Africa doesn't meet the concentric circles that it does from fucking, what is that, city up there above Hastings all the way down to the Illinois border. the circumference circles, and those come equipped with the actual temples that were described, white piezoelectric motherfucker dot temples. Underneath that bust size, when we found that ingredient patch, I had felt with my mag from 8 foot above it. I said, man, we're going to dig down 8 foot of rock and we're going to find a tunnel. I was wrong. We didn't find a tunnel. It was, that's the only reason shit, we had figured out 2 days before that what I had uncovered. I was like, oh shit. And I kept going because I thought we was going to get in that small pyramid. Duh. Nope. Well, we found the ingredients and then everything else made sense. Oh my God. They made these things. And now we have the actual energy signature all over this thing and all over your minds. You're finding the same things. We found the turtles in Alvarado that honestly, I mean, Mr. Inspired had been running over with his lawnmower for 9.5 years before he looked at it with a different eye. And he went over there and turned it over, and it's the most, to this day, the most intact turtle I've seen. It's huge. And it had every one of those building components that we had been finding all over to back it up. They had more. They had way more. And it was shattered by a sound weapon, just like up here, seeing the same exact results as we saw all the way down to the rock wall of Texas, and little fucking burnout craters every now and again. They were sending off sound weapons to shatter the gemstones. And that's evident because the bastards. I was looking for a shortcut into the small pyramid. I was like, fuck, man. That tunnel's probably at least another 30 foot down, but I know there's one there because they always have them. They'll find them. I mean, the Ottawa Federation's there. They got real archaeologists instead of some angry fucker in a hole throwing rocks. It's all we had in the beginning. That Bigfoot. Every now and again, I'd crouch down. I'd be like, "Did y'all hear that?" Fucking Bigfoot out there stomping around in the fucking mud hole. I was fucking taking it. It was crazy, man. I don't think it was Bigfoot. Probably a bear. It was big. Whatever it was out there creeping around motherfucking Michigan. Oh, shit. And we were there for what? A couple months. And fucking, I was like, holy shit, dude. I hadn't seen the sky. Is it maybe a 50-foot swath of it for a couple months? And I come out and went down to Tennessee to Chad and Danielle's and went out and looked at their sky. I was like, oh my God, dude. The clouds were different. Everything was different, way different. I was like, holy shit. It's what we got today, all these pancake clouds and shit. I was like, oh, fuck. I missed that process. But just missing it, try again. I got pretty good signal. I don't know. Maybe it's that Christmas day, and they don't. The Jesuits, we already know, didn't like the cross on the snakehead in Hastings, Michigan, because documented they came in 1808 and smashed the snakeheads and the plumes therein, and then buried truck-sized ones and murdered the whole tribe that was there. And they got bloodthirsty and ugly. They had them tied up in the basement, and literally, Jessica's house is built over the church. They had those people tied up in the basement of for a fucking year while they run around gathering all these things to bury them with. That's literally documented in history, and people all be all like fucking forgot that shit. And fucking, I'll tell you, I'm glad that it happened that way because we had discussed, fuck, dude, Gun Lake's there, and we all know who the lady is that owns the mine and her shenanigans. So it was a wonder. I mean, is she going to sell out to them and remain quiet, or is this going to actually do something for the Ottawa people that they've been wanting to happen for a long time? So, we got her there, and they're in. I mean, truly, they're digging up them temples that fuck, dude. I'm fucking 56. I ain't got no business up there digging them temples up. But we do need in them. Maybe. We'll see how they play this shit. I hope they disassemble their shit because they've been asked to real nice a lot from creator. Is I mean, you can see that in their chronicles. They chronicle that. We traveled all the way back to the cuneiform with the literal uh, thing I won't let y'all read. I was like, well, this is where it came from. Look at it. It came from Enlil and Inky talking about that. I was like, oh shit. It'd be like, if you don't give it back, because the Earthlings are going to inherit this motherfucker, y'all need to duck out. And they didn't. And then, this is, here we are. Hi. It's fucking crazy. But, I mean, only if you understand, creator's actual thing instead of something in someone's imagination and in a book, and it starts making sense. Fuck, man, he's in charge of every atom. He forgot a couple of key components of physics that govern the laws of the universe. If they thought they were going to outsmart the creator, and it's to that point that they're very intelligent beings, and we hope they make the right decision because their whole planet is like at stake right at the moment. Mom's not. They can't do her harm. It's their planet they need to worry about, and they're the difference there. I mean, they're that smart, man. They got to give up their fucking whole monarchy split and all that shit and become one again. And I don't know how the hell they got separated. See, that's the wonderment because you come halfway through the story and they're already killing each other. It's like, well, fuck. That's your pre-Genesis, the whole Numa Elise, the actual genealogy of planet Heaven goes along, and they tell how they killed each other down to fucking very few base pair. They almost killed each other completely off, and they had to make this pact between the north and the south of the planets and bloodline and etc. and how it spread. They tell us how it spread down here because Anu handed it down from the kingships from planet Heaven, priesthoods and kingships. And literally, Charles just got a fucking coronated on the goddamn Stone of Scone, aka Tablet of fucking Mesopotamian Destiny. And it's like, well, fucking fuck me. This isn't something I'm like. This isn't Cinderella shit, and it's real. They're taking it real, obviously. You look at contract, and it's like, well, fuck, they actually run the goddamn planet, 188 nations anyway. It's a crazy game. We the people sit here and take all this stupid shit as like reality, and our government is not what the fuck they want you to think it is. In general, from the Crown Vatican to the DC part of the corporation. How many 180 nations have we oppressed, taken, established a UK central bank and a puppet president in? Duh. Look at St. Petersburg. Who governs Russia? The Vatican. Same people. Putin ain't doing nothing but fucking following a script just like Trump. Keep this in mind. That guy helped build these bunkers. He obviously knows why. I had Republican Senator Jim Davis tell me how right I was, offered me the bunker. It was a Republican senator, state senator, that offered me the bunker because we got an incoming solar system. And they're afraid of it. They're willing to sell out their fucking relatives over a goddamn hole in the dirt. Is that enticing to you? Not you, but whoever's fucking with my chat and good information. Is that what you're working towards? That's a goal for you. I'd like to be in that hole. No. I wouldn't. I'd say, just like I told Davis, I'll take my chances up here. He said 3/4. That means quarters of us will live. Me and Seamus will be just fine. 3 days they kept fucking calling me and trying. Oh, Jim wants to talk to you. I don't want to talk to him. I'm fucking done, woman. What don't you get? That's when the state capitol police chief called me. He started talking about, the non-disclosure agreements. They couldn't produce them, so I refused to arrest you. And then he took away my file. What the hell's going on, man? And I told him what the hell's going on. He's ex-military. He knew how to sky nav. He just hadn't looked. He looked, verified, and moved him and his 3 kids away from fucking Charlotte, the fucking flood zone. Smart move, Dad. That's the truth of it. I'm actually fucking traceable to that. All those incidents. And authoring the Davis Hemp bill. My fucking name's all over it. 505 pages. Fuck. They was just looking that up in Casper. Fucking, I was up there. White boy roll up in a Breaking Bad thing talking fucking massive shit. You bet. Cat looked me up. She talks to herself as the third person. But she still fucking went and looked me up. I was like, oh, okay. She's paranoid. But I mean, I totally expect people walk around talking shit all the fucking time. It'd be good to have some dirt on somebody. That way you can tease them at work, right? Eh, it didn't happen. Look, the happy clouds are encroaching. They look like they got Seamus's hairdo. Slightly messy. Especially this one over here. We were working on that, and I remembered it was Christmas. I wanted to show the cross in my support of Jeebus and all. Yeah, I want to see a fucking high density fucking picture of this shit. I think I have one exactly on my Facebook page. It's still there, accessible. It's not one of my pictures though. It's actually a repost of something. I wonder what else they've taken off of my timeline. Hey, Christy, I'm glad you got good out of the information. Yeah, that big wave, that big little tap on the brakes the other day put a fucking hurting on fucking Santa Cruz motherfucking pier. I was like, oh shit, dude. Collapsed that shit. They just rebuilt that fucking thing. I'll bet you about the same time you saw your ocean recede a little bit on a king tide. They say king tides are returning. Now, to you new people, I gotta let you know my version of Christmas might not be yours. I got a Christmas story that includes the Jesuits, the Jesus cult of the Catholic Church. And I'll tell you, they don't like the cross very much because they came across the Ottawa people in 1808, planet heaven. Fucking circle of death. There were big plumes on those things too. They made them break them as they had chained the Native American Ottawa tribe down there in their little basement and made them fucking come out every day and break these things and bury bucks, bus-sized ones that we found. We found they took well they murdered the tribe somewhere else. They've been yet to be found. They're resting somewhere else. But we found the effigies the Ottawa people had lost a couple 100 years ago. And when we walked into Oklahoma with this shit, fucking, I think she had been talking to the little river band. I'm not sure because she knew what it was. But I mean, it was her legend. She sat down in her chair big. They don't even want me to recount that. Fucking giving me the goddamn circular spin. Anyway, the Ottawa Federation of Tribes out there digging around. And if it was something of nothing that we had uncovered, they wouldn't be out there wasting their damn time. So I think the proof is irrefutable that we actually made a significant archaeological new discovery in Hastings, Michigan, because that's how the state historical preservation officer listed it. And it includes Ninja Gita's signature on his head that predates the Avant that we took to Lipscomb University, namely in Tennessee, and had Homeboy come out to on live fucking camera talk about the rock. And we made little videos of that too. And this ain't our first rodeo here with the fucking cross on the snake hit. The Jesuits like to hide truth about that and the origins of their symbolism. And I think that should be something that's accentuated in the find that we made, let alone the fact we discovered how we were making these things. You know, after everything's all white clean, we can build these again and make our houses generate their own electric. We don't have to compete against each other. We got infinite energy and fucking perpetual motion. What? Put a couple magnets together, reformulate the system, and go. We're off for the stars. We have a job to do. We actually know why humanity was placed here, and stewardship actually means something, just like Meek and your frequency. I know you do, Judah. It's good to have a good pea bush. It's always handy. So what actually did piss rain on us? Because every time I'd come out and light the refrigerator, man, motherfucker, it was clear skies. I didn't even see when it was pissing rain. I was like, fuck, dude. I heard it. I looked out. I saw stars everywhere. Like, well, huh, an atmosphere river.
Mm-mm.
Lipson's University said this head outdates anything in their Avant period, translated biblical period. So it's pre-Avant, which is exactly the timeline it should be if it's 12,000 fucking years old, like we suspect, or older. It's one of the first temples made here. And it wasn't a temple, it was more a complex of buildings that they were using as houses and for the gods themselves, you know. They, that was the time when gods walked the earth with man. That's how they described that time. So that was their home. You know, they come with security systems that are still active today. We got active readings all over those big pyramids. Before we found the snake, fuck, we'd been up there all up and down, digging up. Our first dig found a huge fucking monolithic square fucking block with the egg on a pedestal. The second dig resulted in those two Phoenician silver ingots. Every time we dug down a foot past the surface, we ran into a layer of clay that almost every foot of that clay had an artifact in it. You could tell it hadn't been disturbed since the day it got washed over. Those artifacts were frozen in time. At least we took video of it, you know, and have it documented. What we found, Jessica has all that physical stuff, the evidence, except for the head we got here. So she gave that to us, said take it around. And we did. And we did exactly what we said we would. I said we're going to take it to the museums and everybody all the way to the Ottawa. And we did. First stop, what happened? We come into Indiana and run into motherfucking Peru. Fucking Peru. And I can't even remember the name of the tribe. But they had his title was the pipe maker. I thought that was funny. And he's the wisdom holder of the tribe. His dad was the chief, and he did medicine and stuff like that. So we had that good talk right there, right out of Michigan. I was like, "Fuck, dude, Peru, Indiana, what the fuck?" We took the snake, the feathered serpent, to fucking Peru, Indiana. To hell, it ain't coincidence, man. That little red dot just popped up out of nowhere. I was like, "Oh shit, we're going here." And it happened that way. Y'all was here. You know, this whole trip's been crazy like that. Like little signs show us we're definitely on the right fucking track. And here's something funny about that. Ding, you're in Peru now. Shit like that, man. It's been like it's fuck. You can't write scripts like that. You just not unless you're the creator of everything you see around you. Then you got permission to do some shit like that. 'Cause it's just fucking. It's fiction is or real life is a little bit stranger than fiction sometimes, and I've witnessed that so much now. I can't question it. I'm glad every one of y'all been around to witness it because I mean it would have been a waste if I was the only one around to see that shit. It's been fucking crazy. Nobody believed me. I hardly believe myself sometimes. Getting talking, it's like, oh God, dude, you've lost this one. He's looking at you weird now. It's one of those instances where they look at you too much, man. They happen from time to time. Another beautiful day in Arizona. What time is it? All right. Probably be back in about 3 or 4 hours for sunset. See how y'all's day went. I don't want to sit in the RV all day, so I'm gonna call it quits. It's too beautiful today to just sit in here and fight with the signal. I do hope y'all have a happy, happy day. A Merry Xmas. Just, I mean, for most of you, I think it's Christmas and Thanksgiving anyway, every day. I know it is for you, Glenn. Oh shit! Now I gotta listen to me talk. I love y'all, and we'll check back in soon. I'm, I'm just, that sun feels too good, and the sky's too pretty to sit here and look at it out of a little tiny crack in my window. But we'll be back for the pretty part of the day. Have a beautiful one. You see what it's like in middle of Arizona. Don't worry about me. We're sitting by the tree.